The Margaret Hunt Hill Bridge and the state flag of Texas looking majestic tonight. We're coming to you live from Dallas, Texas. Welcome, everyone, to Noche and Beyond. A Latin theme is the backdrop to tonight's festivities. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And giving us the rundown from the sideline, David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Well, Kevin, thank you. And Kevin Porter Jr. has a new start with the Rockets. His game has been compared to James Harden's. Porter said, being a lefty, creating off the dribble, that extra swag with the step back, I couldn't ask for a better comparison, honestly. He's unguardable. And Porter Jr. should know, guys, he's the youngest ever to drop a 50-point double-double with assists.
That was an impressive performance. David, thank you for that story. And the Houston Rockets starting five. And the wings, Green and Tate. Wood out there with MP. And it's Wall in at the point. And for the Mavericks, Finney-Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. Luka Doncic out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Cauley-Stein in at the center, filling out the middle. Not just another game on the schedule, Greg. Fans and players alike are excited for tonight.
I mean, this is a championship caliber matchup. There is a ton of talent in this one, and I think it's a great test for both teams.
So Dallas will get the first possession. Well, Greg, here we have the season winding down, and at this point, MP has to be the Rookie of the Year for most voters.
His body of work as a rookie is too impressive to ignore. If the vote was held today, I think he'd run away with the award.
And the 7-footer Willie Cauley-Stein, tremendous athleticism, Clark.
Yeah, he's always been a real impact player defensively, Kevin. Offense has been where he struggled.
And that one falls.
What I like about Cauley-Stein is just how hard he plays. Really, both ends, a scrappy player.
Cauley-Stein hits them both. And so it's Wall. He brings it up for Houston. Pass to Tate. Cauley-Stein against Wood. Porzingis with the steal. Doncic outside. The pass to Finney-Smith. Back to Doncic. Clock at 6. Out to Porzingis. The three. Offensive rebound Mavericks. Passes to Brunson. Doncic with it. Lets it go from deep. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Well, we know how good Doncic is with the ball, pulling up off the dribble, so it does him a bunch of good when he's converting his catch-and-shoot jumpers as well. Balances out his offensive game.
Now, here's Green. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Doncic outside. Down low. And the rejection by MP. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Here's Cauley-Stein.
They're 1 of 4 here to start, looking to get into a flow offensively.
Stolen by Brunson. And here we go. The Mavericks on a fast break. Wall with a block.
He's a bigger point guard now. He's got length and athleticism, so Wall can block a shot or two, especially when he's engaged on defense. Wood flying up to slam down the alley-oop emphatically.
Here's Doncic. Pass to Brunson. To the middle. Here's Porzingis. Count it from 12.
And I like the decision-making. He's taking what the defense is willing to give him.
You know, more and more big guys in the league have that mid-range shot in their bag now, and they need it.
Now, here's MP. Wood trying to free himself up, and the basket by MP.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Porzingis can't hit.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one. Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Now here's Brunson. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game. Stolen by Brunson. The Rockets pull it in. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
Well, it's easy to score when you're facing very little resistance. That's why their offense looks so good now.
Well, I think it was a combination of things, quite honestly, but the defense didn't really offer them a challenge all night. I agree with that.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Such a wide-open look. Doncic has got a couple of threes now in the first for the Mavs.
Boy, you better get out there on this guy. Doncic is prime time for real from that three-point line.
And Wall kicks to Green. MP against Brunson. MP. The shot will not fall. Cauley Stein with the defensive effort. Mavericks leading by 4. Brunson with a clean look. Another three for Dallas.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
How do you stop this? I mean, it seems like they can't miss.
Now Wall. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. From 8, they kick it out to Green. 6 on the shot clock. This one for 3. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's Doncic.
Again, the Mavericks score.
You know, Luka's one of those players where the mid-range shot is really a weapon for him, not just an afterthought. I mean, he is lights out from that distance.
To the inside, Porzingis with the steal. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Finney-Smith passes to Brunson. Here's Finney-Smith. There's 14 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Brunson. The Mavericks rebound. Cauley Stein finds Doncic. Now here's Brunson. Cauley Stein. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. It's been all about Luka Doncic for Dallas. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And the Mavs trying to improve their defense. The 7-footer Porzingis certainly conscious of that focus.
Find ways to win games. You know, at the end, it's most of the games that we won. It's not just offense; it's mostly defense that got us to win. So if we keep doing that, then we should be able to win some games.
And Greg, they're more than capable of winning, as we've seen.
Well, the offense is a given, so it's all about putting together stops when they're going against the elite level competition.
And buenas noches, basketball fans. It's Latin night here on 2K Sports. And you might have noticed the custom jerseys worn by the players. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Dallas.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So on the floor for Houston, Gordon is out there with Porter. Then there's Daniel Tice. Then it's David Nwaba. And it's Şengün in at the center. Clark, you had excellent handles for a front court player. How much of a benefit is it for a big man to be comfortable with the dribble, with the ball in his hands?
I think it's so valuable. And now it's a dozen to a dozen big guys can put it on the ground. I mean, it used to be 2 out of a dozen guys you'd see 6, 8 or better that could really handle the ball in my day. Now it's commonplace, and it's a valuable skill. My late dad, emphasized that from the time I started playing organized basketball. Make sure you can go with the ball where you want to against pressure. If you can do that, then you'll always add value to your team as a big guy.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Houston Rockets are rebuilding. That's a hard pivot for a team that until last season was pursuing titles. The new front office has been candid. It's presented challenges as they look to go young and stack up draft picks. They plan to make constant bets on unproven talent as they build toward the future. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Here's Şengün, still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Porter, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Shooting for Houston, Kevin Porter Jr. taking 2 shots.
That free throw missing.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Dwight Powell's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And a switch here also for Houston. Martin's checked in. So we can't get either to fall. Dallas leading by 5. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Kleba, the pass to Brown. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Porter finds Martin. Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession. For the Rockets, MV comes in for Daniel Tice. And it's Green in for David Nwaba. And so here is Dallas. They won their last game against the Rockets in Houston.
And in the last face-off against these guys, they enjoyed a huge advantage in free throw percentage.
Yeah, it was really simple. I mean, you look at the numbers, they did a better job of knocking down the free throws.
And so it's Houston with it. Following the score by... Here's MP. Takes it off the glass. MP's got his third basket of the night.
Now that